A group of despicable savages pulled up to a kid's birthday party where literal children were attending and having fun and partying, and they massacred, murdered, shot, and killed, left dead 3 children.
Any father remembers the day their child is born.
He was just like the perfect gift from God.
But this father, Patrick Peterson, is now burdened to live with the day his son died.
All I could see is my son crawling on the ground and me trying to resuscitate him.
At just 14, Amari Peterson took his last breath.
He had one bullet hole right above his heart.
Amari and his family, a few of the dozens on Saturday who were just trying to celebrate the birthday of a 2-year-old.
I just heard gunshots and then the shooter came in and he came in. I turned my back and I looked at him and then I just started seeing him shoot. Just sit down.
We don't have footage of the actual incident, but we do have footage of a nearby Ring camera. And I want you guys to really hear how many shots was let off at a child's birthday party by these savages. Now, there's rumors it's the Cambodians who did it, it's the work of the Cambodians. I'm not sure, right, who exactly did it. Right, that's not my job here, but we're gonna document everything we know in this video. It would be horrific enough if this was a crossfire, but the father just said he's seen the shooter walk in and open fire. That means the person walked into a kid's birthday party knowing it was a kid's birthday party and still opened fire in a room of kids. There's no reforming this, bruh. There's no talking to these people. There's no peace walk or peace treaty that can reform this, man. Eradication and incarceration is the only hope. The shooters came from this alleyway, I was told, and you could still see the kids' toys that are still in the alleyway. You got the unicorn, you got a little kid's basketball court. It's still there. And the stuff that's blurred out is the blood. It was a bloody scene, bruh. They ambushed the party from the back and the front, but they came through the alleyway to get to these 2 rappers, MB Nell on your left, Dougie on your right. Both these guys were shot, but they did survive. MB Nell on the left was shot in the leg, and then Dougie on the right was shot in the chest. They both survived. I don't even think they were in critical condition, to be honest, because they're both posting to social media as of now, so they're perfectly fine. But MB Nell was the main target, and we'll get into his story a little later in this video. The 3 kids that died were 8, 9, and 14, and a 21-year-old also lost their lives. But while parents are grieving their kids losing their lives, their innocent children dying at the hands of gunfire by savages, you got more savages online celebrating the death of these children, celebrating the death of an 8-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 14-year-old. They're literally online saying they condone this and want more of this.
Bro, and they're talking about they don't condone shit like that. You sound like a we condone all that shit. We condone it, but we didn't do it. So, nigga, oh, God, don't put that on us. Oh, bro, we condone this shit, though, because niggas be shooting that niggas with their kids and shit. I'm done giving all niggas passes. That's the old me. They blow in. Catching with his family or smoking.
We're responsible for our own dismay. The only reason why gangbangers still feel comfortable murdering your children, murdering our children, and then hopping online and bragging about murdering our children and making songs about murdering our children and getting the attention and the reward for bragging about murdering our children is because we make it comfortable for them. We give them a safe space to do these things. You see, because we still operate under the delusion that we're all the same, that we're all brothers and sisters, when in fact we're not, bruh. Listen, Cain and Abel came from the same womb, lived in the same environment, had the same parents, ate the same foods. But Abel was God sent. Cain was the devil sent. They were from the same womb, but they were not brothers. These people are not your brothers, bro. These people are demonic. They are the devils. The gangbanger don't give a damn about you or your environment, bro. The only time the gangbanger is interested in peace is when he done gangbang for 20 plus years, done murdered all your children. Now all of a sudden he want to be the peacemaker, right? He want to be the peacekeeper. He want to be at the head of the table talking about peace and negotiation and saving the babies. Cut it out. These people are not our friends. They're not our brothers. They're not our sisters. They're not like us. They are devils. They are only in your environment to cause chaos. And the only reason why they're able to do so is because we allow them to do so. The hood, the inner cities, the urban environments belong to us. They're the minority, okay? Right now in Stockton, it shouldn't be safe for anybody to be able to claim they're a gangbanger. I don't care who did it. It shouldn't be safe for anybody to claim they are a gangbanger. You know what they do to their opposition? If their opposition murder one of them, you know what they do? They grab a stick and go and avenge and try to eradicate their opposition. So why are they allowed to kill our children? But yet we're still marching for peace. We're still holding press conferences talking about things need to change. It's time to say, no, things is perfect how they are. They gotta go. They're the ones that need to change. They gotta go. It shouldn't be safe right now to be a gangbanger in Stockton. Every civilian should be on that with these people. But the fact that we're not on that, right? But the fact that they operate under the assumption that they're the only ones who are willing to take a risk, and we soft. And the more we become soft, the more we keep being soft, they will keep killing our children. Now, apparently, right, the shooters who came to the birthday party, apparently they was targeting another rapper called MB Nell. Apparently this is a part of an ongoing gang issue in Stockton. The shooter walked in and opened fire. So I don't even know if there was a target, to be honest, but the police believe and people who was there believe that he was the target. Apparently this is a dude that there's been multiple attempts on his life. I think he told a story on Vlad TV earlier, like 2 years ago, where like they pulled up to his mama house and shot up his car 22 times while he was inside the vehicle. So this is obviously somebody who is running on borrowed time. It's only a matter of time until they get him. But him being at the kids' party apparently is why they was there in the first place.
It was after. I think it was after a show. I don't remember. It was after. I think I had a show, and I came back from the show. I came back from the show at like 4 a.m. to my mama's crib. I'm pulling in. And I always be on tip when I'm, you feel me? Cause all the shit that's going on. So I see a van pull in. I flip it. So I'm not facing on the street. I flip it and park it so that way my back of the car is facing it. Cause I already seen it coming. Like I had a gut in my feeling already. The van stopped and then he just started clapping at the car. I'm inside the car and all the niggas could do is just duck. So I'm ducking and then dude shoot 22 times. They all hit the car. Against me one time. Niggas boo-boo, niggas suck.
22 shots?
Yeah.
And you didn't get hit one time?
One time while I was in the car.
So the whole car was just Swiss cheesed up?
Swiss cheesed up. From front, back.
What kind of car?
Honda.
Honda what?
It was just Honda Civic.
Honda Civic?
He was the target. I believe he was one of the victims. He wasn't killed, but I think he was shot as well, if that's what I'm hearing from reports. I'm not entirely sure about that. But nonetheless, though, I don't consider him a victim, right? As a matter of fact, I think he played an equal role in those kids dying. I think for somebody to be chasing you all around town trying to murder you, you would have had to have done something bold enough or harsh enough or evil enough to where they would want to take you out for it. People just don't chase you around town trying to kill you for no reason, okay? I'm sorry. That's not how life works. And also, why was you at a kid's birthday party knowing people were trying to kill you? I'm sorry, bruh. I think there's no excuse for gangbangers to be around children. I don't care if it's their own children. They should not be around children at all. Would you invite a KKK member to a kid's birthday party? You wouldn't, so why are you inviting gangbangers? Would you invite Nazis to a kid's party? No, you wouldn't, so why are you inviting gangbangers? That's because in our society, in our communities, we treat gangbangers as if they're normal people. Like, we treat gangbangers as if they're just like street dudes. No, the average gangbanger isn't just a normal rough around the edge. No, they are an evil, mean-spirited devil. These are people that should not be around society at all. If it was up to me, if it was up to anybody with common sense, I think labeling yourself a gangbanger should be enough to where you gotta go. You gotta get incarcerated. You gotta get you gotta leave our community if you label yourself a gangbanger, from my perspective. Now, I was happy to hear that the FBI is apparently getting involved. Now, 3 children died. Now, a 21-year-old lost his life as well, but 3 children died. So, yes, I want the government to step in. Yes, I want the FBI to step in. Not only do I want them to step in for this, I want them to use this to wrap up a superseding indictment for every gang in Stockton, for every gang on the West Coast, and get them all off the streets. I don't care if that gangbanger is not committing a crime. Them just claiming a set off the streets. Sorry, you gotta go. And if you don't want to go, you gotta drop your flag, denounce your gang. To me, that's the only way out, bruh. Because what exactly would arresting the savages who did this, what exactly would that do? You arrest them and leave more savages on the streets so they can kill more children? Get them off the streets, all of them. Kick them out. They're only 1% of our population, right? There's like 60 to 70 million black people. There's about 1% of black gangbangers. And that number is probably even less once you go to Hispanics and whites. These people are only 1%, but they're causing 99% of the problems. Why are we still being mandated to live among them? The mom who threw the party for her kid, she spoke to the public. Now, I don't know if she's the one who invited these gangbangers to the party. I'm not going to put it on her exactly because you know how it goes, bro. You throw a party, you invite your family invite their friends, the friends invite the friends, and then they all come. And then all of a sudden, you got a lot of people there who you don't know. So I'm not going to put it all on her, but I think there needs to be an audit. We need to find out who exactly invited those gangbangers, man. And we need to hold them accountable.
I threw a birthday party for my little daughter. She actually turned 2, and I just wanted all my family to come together and be together as it would be like an incident happened. As me getting ready to start my baby, to start cutting her cake and stuff, everybody's getting ready to gather around and just start cutting the cake, and all we heard was gunshots. And everybody just fell to the ground. It was just unexpected. I don't know what happened. I'm just so shocked and lost, and I'm lost of words. I'm speechless, and I just want to say I'm sorry to all the mothers out there that lost their kids at my birthday party. I don't even know what was going on. Everybody was inside. It was just a misunderstanding. Everybody was getting ready to cut the cake, like I said, and I actually thought it was my balloons popping. It was gunshots. So it's my daughter's dad, niece. Both his nieces passed away. My sister actually got shot. My cousin got shot. My son's friend got shot. My 3 of my friends got shot. My friend's baby dad got shot and got killed. Yes, I work for the AA Whole Life Center. I work with the youth. And this is why it's really hurting me, because I see youth all day. I see kids all day. I'm a mother of 3. So for me to see kids on the floor and just bleeding and I can't help them, and I help people that I help the youth at my job, it was hurting me not to help them on the floor. Try not to be in public all the time with your kids, because anything can happen and bullet does not have a name. I believe that if you guys ever have a birthday party, just have a birthday party indoors. And don't be outside.
The solution for kids not to be murdered isn't have birthday parties indoor. No, kids should be able to have parties wherever they want to have a party at. They should be able to have parties wherever. Outside, inside, wayside, upside down, wherever they want to party at, they should be able to they should be able to have a party at their local park if they want to. Think about the nonsense we're dealing with. They're now saying, yo, the halls are too unsafe for our kids to have birthday parties at. But the parks, we were told, are also unsafe. So when we were having parties at the park, they was coming up and shooting up the parks. They told us the park's too unsafe for your kids to be. So now our kids had to leave the park and give it up to dirty, stinky, funky gangbangers who sit at the park all day, right, gangbang and politic and wear the same funky drawers they had on for 30 days straight. doing nothing but being unproductive, right? So they took over the park. Cool. We go to halls now to have birthday parties, and they shooting up and they killing our kids at the halls as well. At what point do it stop? At what point do you say, you know what, bro? Enough is enough, bro. Right? We're done making accommodations. We are done bending over. We're done. We're done being terrorized in our own city, bro. They're 1% of our population. Think about there's 60 million black folks. There's probably about 30 million in the inner city. There's probably about another 10, maybe 15 million Hispanics in the inner city. Probably another 10 to 15 million white folks in the inner cities, right? So probably there's a population of about 50 million, right, of multicultural races in the inner cities, in the hoods. 1% of them are gangbangers. However, they create 90% of the obstacles. Think about it. Come on. That 1% is responsible for 40% of the murders and the crimes committed in the hood, in the inner cities. At what point do you say, bruh, it's a whole lot easier to combat, it's a whole lot easier to go to war with the 1% than it is to work with them. You cannot compromise with criminals. You cannot compromise with gangbangers. You cannot compromise with them, bruh. As a civilian, it's time for you to stop being passive, stop being calm. Stop thinking that, the government is going to step in and save you. We're all we got. At some point, we got to stand up and say, enough is enough, bruh. Right? We don't need y'all for peace talks. We don't need y'all for peace treaty. We don't need y'all for anything other than getting y'all funky asses out of our communities. Y'all need to go. Right? Y'all need to go. The city of Los Angeles gave $42 million last year to gangbangers. You think I'm lying? Look it up. $42 million to gangbangers, the GRID program. $42 million. And you may ask, why did the city give them $42 million? They gave them $42 million so they don't kill us. Literally. Gang prevention is so, they are giving gangbangers millions of dollars so we can be able to walk around our communities. There's gangbangers making millions of dollars every year to sit on trains so kids can go to school back and forth safely. How about we get rid of gangbangers so we don't need to pay y'all $40 million to make sure kids get to school safely? They're getting paid millions of dollars to make sure that if somebody dies, that their funeral concession can be able to drive through without being shot up. Why are we paying them millions of dollars not to shoot up funerals and caskets? Excuse me? Something needs to be done here. And if you're still optimistic and like you think there's enough socializing, psychologizing, analyzing, reforming that can be done to make gangbangers reform, then keep being optimistic. Me and the people that I love and people who support me, we're not optimistic no more, okay? I don't want to hear a gangbanger come on this internet talking about, save the kids, cuz. Man, save the kids' blood. Man, positivity, loved one. Cut it out, bro. Shut up. Shut up, man. Shut up. Right? Keep your positivity, loved one. Keep your, cuz. Man, it's the white man, cuz. They be messing with us, man. We don't got no choice but to be out here in these streets, cuz. Shut up. Shut up your mouth. We no longer want y'all to be a part of the solution. Just get out of our communities. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think of this, okay? Do y'all believe, all right, do y'all believe, that the hood can work with gangbangers? Or do y'all feel like, man, it's time to get them out of here, bro? It's time to get them all locked up. Locked up or the other way. The other way will get this channel clapped from YouTube if I tell you guys what I really want done to gangbangers. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, all right? And if you're watching this video, man, pray for the family. Pray for the family. Pray for the family. Pray for the family. Pray for those kids, man. Pray for those kids, man. I hope their souls are accepted and welcomed into heaven, man. because this is not right. This is not right at all. If you want to watch another video, bro, I can't even, bro, I'm discombobulated right now, man. If you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out how Megan Thee Stallion just had a very bad day yesterday. Click on this video right here to find out what that bad day is. I'm gonna see you guys in this video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.